Hey guys, it's me, Greg Miller, here on a major assignment. And nothing says big deal more than slow motion, right? I mean, whatever. It also means that LawBreakers is coming to, you guessed it, PlayStation 4.
Greg, I gotta be honest, you're a f***ing idiot.
Well, guys, thanks for having me. We want to sit down, talk about everything that's going on at Bosky. Now, you know, of course, I'm a YouTube sensation. Let me tell you, the kids over there, what they love is the GoPros. They love the first person. They like it. They like you see. They love this. They love seeing my perspective. I can look at another camera with it. They love that. They love it. See, close. This is what.
We're not making a porno here.
We could, though. All right, let's talk about LawBreakers.
I think when we set out to make it, it started off with the idea of players having this ballet of death in zero-gravity environments, about floating above everybody else and kind of that 360-degree omnidirectional combat.
The shooters have for such a long time been kind of chasing the reality factor, right? And then at some point it plateaued. Now what, right? Well, you need to come up with cool, interesting new gameplay.
That kind of level of skill-based vertical violence is really what we were gunning for from the get-go.
So did you freak out then when you guys were like, well, let's think about putting it on PlayStation?
But I think we nailed it, right? It's running like crazy fast.
But it's one of those things that, you know, we still wanted that same buttery smooth kind of flowing through the environment that I kind of talk about with the whole LawBreakers experience.
You've been in it for 2.5 years. When you play this game, when you see other people play, for you, what stands out now as like, this is why this is special?
You can't play this game like you play other shooters. In this game, if you play the game right, every character has a shot against every other character for those awesome David versus Goliath moments.
That's what we ended up having, right? Something that looks really good, but plays really new and really fresh.
I really think a great game is the classic, easy to learn, lifetime to master. And for us, you know, you can jump in and anybody can sling a rocket at somebody else, but to shoot it behind you, take out somebody as you've come across the base and then stomp in, pop your ultimate, kill the entire gosh darn team in annihilation, that's when the magic really starts clicking. And I really think players are gonna pick up on it and get really, really good at it. So, would you like a tour?
Yeah.
So, go, just explore the studio, harass the developers, go see confidential things.
Get out, they've got bugs to
I got
fix.
work to do.
Okay, all right, sorry.
Taking these traditional formulas of floor is lava, and modifying the teleport, grappling abilities, robot with a shotgun with a blade that can armor up and drop abilities, chaining threats from every angle.
250 frames a second. I'm like, what? That's crazy.
Pouring into your environment nonstop. The floor is lava, and then you kind of explode into tiny bits.
So Dan, what do you do on LawBreakers?
I'm the lead designer on LawBreakers.
What does that mean?
We're growing many more characters, many more maps, lots of different game modes, so everything has to kind of work in tandem, so I try to oversee all of that.
How many times has this game been broken? I
Oh my God, it's broken right now, probably. I mean,
every time I feel like you add some character, okay, well, we got to rethink everything.
you do sometimes. So we started thinking about everything as, what if, what if, what if? Which led us into different characters, into their different movement styles, where the map boundaries didn't necessarily have to be the boundaries. You were allowed to break the rules. When you have characters that actually hit the fly button and they can actually start flying themselves forward or boost forward or leap forward, now you have different verticality and different momentum, a new way to defy gravity.
How excited are you about the PlayStation version?
I'm really excited to get it back onto. I've always been making console games in the past, so the nice thing about it is the intuitive nature of actually trying to just pick up everything, not having to worry about a massive layout in front of you, and being able to fit the entire game in the palm of your hand.
One of the things everybody's been talking about is how there's all these different movement types, right? You can fly, you can do this, you can shoot in all the directions. How do you put that into a game and not have it be a train wreck? Because it seems like it'd be a train wreck.
From the very beginning, we started talking about sort of this idea of the combat dance. What abilities are you going to use, and what abilities am I going to use to counter that, and what are you going to do? And what we found is that after playtesting it for a little while, if you tune it carefully, you habituate to the speed and you habituate to the mobility, so you become more accustomed to tracking targets that are moving fast on your screen.
How complicated has it gotten as you've had to worry about PlayStation now, too?
PlayStation has definitely added some complexity to it. Bringing a PC shooter to PlayStation is super challenging. Thumbstick controls are pretty tricky to get right. A lot of it is like knowledge that's sort of passed around between developers and little bits and pieces of how to do it just perfectly.
They're all playing on PlayStation 4.
Yeah, man.
It's happening.
Yeah.
You beta tested on that PC. Now we throw it away. We don't need it no more.
Yeah, it's one of those things that the controls were a little bit tricky at first, and I think we've really hammered it into a really good place.
Was it a nightmare to get it over and make it run smooth and be great on PlayStation?
But PlayStation is actually a very capable platform. Started to hit constant 60 frames a second, so that's pretty sweet.
The one thing we haven't talked about is the price of the game.
Yeah.
What's your price point?
So ultimately, we put our heads together and decided on $29.99.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, like $60 is a lot to ask of
Yeah.
anybody. So $29.99, and any sort of microtrans will be cosmetically related.
Awesome. Well, it looks rad.
Thanks,
And
man.
now for $60, you can buy 2 copies.
One
For you and your friends.
There you go, yeah.
So, I mean, we've been sitting here flapping our gums. You want to actually play the game?
Please, please. Please go easy on me. I mean, come on, you've been making the game for 2.5 years, you know? You want me to look good, so I talk positively about
I'm
it
hungry
and
for
stuff.
fresh meat, dude.
God damn it.
Prepare for combat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carry the ball through the enemy goal to score. Goal drop.
Some games have double jumps. We have triple jumps.
Ball spawning.
Nice, that's what I'm talking about.
It starts now, guys. The comeback of the century.
Enemy ball.
This is our 1 weak spot here.
Let's do the goal.
Yes. All right, so that's LawBreakers. I just want to get good enough to beat Cliff. Mother. We had a great time here at Boss Key. Talked to Cliff. Talked to Cliff. Met a whole bunch of people. They told us stuff. Kick him. God. So that's LawBreakers. It's coming out soon. When? They won't tell you. They won't even tell me, and I'm here. They'll say, I don't know. Their problem is. But it's coming to PlayStation 4, so that's super exciting. It's still on PC if you're one of those kind of kids. It's cheaper than other games because it's multiplayer only, and once you buy it, you get all the other stuff too. That's cool. Enhanced on PlayStation 4 Pro, and made by the good people here at Boss Key. So you should probably check it out when it comes out, which will be one day, but who knows when, but they'll tell you. I've had fun. I hope you've had fun. Let me know on Twitter if you had fun. If you did. If you didn't have fun, don't even bother telling me because I just don't care. But until next time, it's been my pleasure to serve you.
Yeah, baby.
I lost. Cliff's a bad host.
Wasn't gonna
They
go
shouldn't
easy
have been
on
on
you.
the same team.
What, you
There's
want
a
a free
lot of
trophy?
shenanigans.
Oh, I'm sweaty. See? Sweaty.
Yeah, well, I believe you.
Did you stick as
Took a
Vanguard the whole
breather.
time?
Yeah, I did.
All right.
I mean, come on. I'm getting my sea legs here.
Try somebody else next time, maybe?
You know what?
Just saying.
Don't. It's not the office. Don't look at the cameras. I look at the cameras. All right.
Good game.
Pleasure.
See? Sweaty. Told you.
PlayStation